Okay, so we're doing something a little different today. Um, when I was using my keyboard, I was getting all these characters and weird stuff was coming up on the screen. Um, yeah, this is Tech Albert. Okay, yes, you're a senior in tech. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go into keyboards. So basically, this is the settings, and you go under keyboard, and then this pops up. So we're gonna go under table to play. A couple of things here. Well, there's nothing there. That's touch keyboard. I did not select touch typing. It's advanced keyboard settings. You want to turn if you're having a problem with the keyboard and the sticky notes here. Let's see settings, keyboard accessibilities, on-screen keyboard, keyboard device settings. Um, Here it is. Keyboard accessibilities. You want to look under here. I turn everything on. By default, everything is on. So sticky keys, you might want to turn off. If you're getting things on the screen, like it would say, and it also goes into the browser, to Chrome browser, something would pop up and keep on asking, did you want to turn this feature to, and you turn it on, and then you hit, do you want not to see this object again, and you turn it off, and it comes right back again. This is the problem. You got to turn these things off. Notifications. I mean, you can have the sticky filter notification on the keys. I mean, you could notify me when I turn on sticky filter or toggle anything, play a sound. I mean, you can uncheck that if you want. Try it. I have it on for now, but here I have everything disconnected. Is this recording? Okay, it is recording. Okay, so I want to make sure. Um, so stickies, you can click on this further. I turn everything off as sticky. Okay. Okay. So I guess there's a Microsoft bug. Every time they update something, there's a bug. Yeah, as we know. Well, you have to understand this whole interface is a work in progress. Okay. So they created this. So this is a graphical user interface right here. Okay. This whole Windows is a graphical user interface. Because if I were to go, uh, if I open up here and I type in um, system, it'll bring up system information. If I type in, it'll bring up the system. What's the other thing it'll bring up here? If I type in keyboard, this will pop up on the screen. This is the way it was Windows. You're gonna see fancy graphic, the graphic, but basically this is the default in there. Is this? But when you bring up control panel, it doesn't look like anything fancy. So they have the original Windows underneath the old DOS is there. If you typed the command prompt, you go into DOS. That's what's there. That's what's running. If they made it like they're supposed to make from scratch, that'd be great. Why you just keep building it? They just build on top of Windows. Well, Linux too. They do it too, where they create the different graphical user interface. Linux is underneath all of that. That everybody needs to understand. Same thing with Windows. Everything's on. That's the way they built it. Okay, but you have graphical things. So if you're having problems with your keyboard and you're seeing these crazy things in your keyboard, this is what you need to turn on. Turn off. Let's see. You need to turn these features off. Um, This is toggle keys. So the only options you have here is when the arrows point like that, you can go in there and change the settings. What's this? Oh, keyboard shortcut filter keys. Show filters up icon taskbar beep. You got to play around with these settings. I don't know what you like and what you don't like. I just know what I don't want to have problems with. There's a built-in onboard keyboard, yeah, but that's the old one from the past. Okay, okay. Spelling check. Language and reason. Okay. Get rid of the artifacts. Get into these settings and turn these features off. Filter keys is off. Let's see. Okay, we have filter keys on. Play around with it. All I know is I went and changed these settings. Everything didn't disappear. Did it fix it? It kept the annoyance off the screen because you don't want to be annoyed. Okay, you can't constantly get the same message, and it does not only affect Windows; it affects pretty much everything. I was playing a game and it popped up in the game and kept on driving me crazy. Um, if you use your keyboard as controls like micros, but Chrome, something popped up in Chrome. It wasn't from Chrome because I was asking Gemini. I said, "Hey, I'm getting this error message in Chrome," and oh, that's Windows doing it. Yeah, okay, so Windows is doing that. Okay, but we changed the keyboard. Since the problem is coming from the keyboard, is most likely you change the keyboard settings. Holy smokes! Well, I want to let you guys know what's happening. Okay, all right. So that's what's happening. Uh, there is something else. Let me see something. This is for Windows 11. So Microsoft introduced something else. Every time they keep playing. I think it's still in beta. Oh, I see. So Microsoft is changing the Windows 11 search box exactly 4 pixels taller. Oh my goodness, does it matter? I hardly use this feature as it is. Oh, you can tell Copilot to fix it. Hey, if you have any questions or anything like that, but I'm just trying to help you with the keyboard. If you see artifacts on the keyboard that shouldn't be there, that's the culprit, and this is the only, you know, fix by going in here and changing these settings. So you're in keyboard and you gotta change this. It's basically this one. Just turn that off, turn them off. Because if you don't, it's gonna bother you. It's gonna drive you crazy. Um, this is okay. Okay, so now you know how to get in there. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're done. Until next time, may may the tech day work for you. Because there's a lot of things to worry about in the tech world today, you know? And this is one of the when it comes to your keyboard. It'll drive you crazy. All right, that's it.